My husband gave us the topic to discuss today, and that was, what if your partner is not on board with a home birth? We are home birth midwives that work at Well-Rounded Momma and serve the Las Vegas Valley. I never get that question.
Just all the time.
Just all the time. What do you say when people bring that up to you?
I think for the most part, partners are usually just worried about emergencies. And so they usually just want to know, like, what happens if something like that arises? How often does that happen? The truth is we don't have very many emergencies at home just because of, like, good prenatal care, and we are monitoring and stuff.
There are a lot of studies that are in support of home birth, whereas, back in the day, there weren't a lot of studies to kind of promote that or support that. And the British Medical Review Journal was the big main one. MANA now keeps stats, and that's nice that they have those statistics.
Oh, and Sarah Saucy up in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
She has the Homebirth Summit, and her researchers, that's all they do is home birth and hospital transports and collaborative care outcomes and things like that. So they have a lot of good resources as well.
Yeah, we will put those websites down below in the links, and really good information as far as she breaks down each state, like how successful is breastfeeding and how long has breastfeeding happened and how many people got vaginal births after a cesarean. And so she has some really great studies. To set up really good transport plans. And so what that means is our ability to transfer care during labor in a very safe, effective way where we can communicate exactly what's going on. Because, in the times where we're transferring care during labor, sometimes time is of the utmost importance, and so if you have like a hospital or a doctor that's not willing to talk to a home birth midwife or work with a home birth midwife, that can be some precious time. And so what's happened over the years is you have like some midwives who are afraid to go in and deal with that. So women get dropped off at the ER, and then they're trying to figure out what's been going on at home. And we've always been super lucky here. I feel like at Well-Rounded Momma, like, they've always been willing to take our clients. We've always had amazing physicians and certified nurse midwives who have worked with us, hospitals that have worked with us. And so I feel like that's why our numbers have been really good here. And I would say it probably is a big portion of why our statistics here at Well-Rounded Momma are so good, is because we've been able to transfer care when we have a client that becomes high risk. And that's been really nice. So. Changing my verbiage a lot. When I opened Well-Rounded Momma years ago, I kind of did it with this idea of informed consent being our platform. And over the last year, we've, changed some of their verbiage to be shared decision making, and we are loving that so much. And the last few consultations that I've done where the partner came and was asking me questions, when I explained what shared decision making was, that actually made them feel like they were part of the process, that I wasn't making a decision that they were uncomfortable with, because I think informed consent, like I've seen midwives be like, so you don't want this, right? And then chart that they didn't want that. And so sometimes I think it's hard as a care provider that you think that whether you think you know what's in your client's best interest or not, you're essentially doing what the physician would do, and that is you're making choices for your clients. And so I think that's really helped lately for me, the partners that are coming in, for me explaining what shared decision making, that although I'm the professional in the room, that I'm not going to make any decisions regarding your mom and your baby that don't include you.
Yeah.
And I think that feels really good to them.
Yeah. Like as a mom, or as like a pregnant person, like you kind of know in your guts what it is that you're attracted to and what it is that you want or think that you need. If you're the kind of person that the second you step foot in a hospital, you just get sick to your stomach.
Probably not the greatest place.
Like, it's probably not the greatest place for you to have a baby.
Yeah.
And so just, making sure that you really pay attention to your intuition about it as well.
I love it. So there you go. That's how we handle answering the tough question of how do you get your partner on board with a home birth. So that's us. Have a great day. Like and subscribe.
Down below, isn't it? It's down below.
It's
right?
usually down below.
We could put it up here. Maybe it's over there. Ring the bell if you want to be notified every time.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
I think so.
you can ring the bell.
Mm-hmm.
You like it when your phone notifies you constantly with bell ringing, especially if
It's us.
it's us.